Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com. I'm here with Marcus Scribner, which you all are familiar with him from his work on Blackish, of course. Thank you so much for joining me.
No problem. Yeah, I'm super excited to be here.
I'm super excited that you're here, and I understand this is the last season.
Yes. Last season of the show, 8th and final season. What a send off.
Yeah, for real. And I think it's pretty cool because we've watched you grow up on television. Do you find that to be, as far as this sort of different act in your life, the second act that you're taking on as a grown man, with your career?
I like the way you said that, grown man.
He's grown now.
Yeah.
So how does that? Yeah.
Oh, it's been amazing, honestly. It's crazy. Final 8th season, it's been a wild ride, and the send-off is insane. Season 8 is nuts. I think everybody's seen the Mrs. Obama teaser for our upcoming episode. That was amazing to film. I feel like Mrs. Obama is a lot more hilarious than people are going to expect, and her riffing with Tracy and Anthony is just it's magic. And we really get to tie up a lot of loose ends on the show. But even me as an actor stepping away from the show and stepping into my production company that I just recently started, Scribner Productions, filming more movies. I have one coming out on Netflix called Along for the Ride, and filming a movie currently in Albuquerque. I got a show dropping on Hulu, an animated show called Dragons in the Nine Realms. I'm working with DreamWorks on that one. And that premieres December 23rd on Hulu. Tune in, little plug, but got a lot of stuff going on into
clearly.
And really want to step into more producer roles and take on the industry,
Of course. I mean, I think it's really cool as well that, I mean, the whole cast that you're with, I mean, you are all such accomplished people, and it's just like an amazing group of people, and you grew up with them, and everybody's got, it's like, what's it like to consider these kinds of people family?
It's insane, honestly. I mean, we have Lawrence Fishburne, Jennifer Lewis, Anthony Anderson, Tracy Ellis Ross, people I've grown up being able to watch and just glean so much information from. I've been so fortunate. I feel like the reason I'm at the place that I'm at in my career is because of being on that show and learning so much and just absorbing everything like a sponge in my formative years. So it was a dream come true. Legendary actors, every single one of them.
Everybody's legendary, and you have come into your own as a legendary actor as well. Don't you know?
I don't know about legendary yet, but I'm pushing towards legendary status. That's the goal. So yeah, just learning as much as possible. I think that's what it's all about. We got to stay learning and evolving as people, and just taking it all in, enjoying the ride.
It's a good foundation. I do want to get into some of the partnerships that you were talking about earlier, but I just want to say one thing. Your mukbang, right? Is that how you say the word?
Yeah.
The one about hot fruit, I mean, it really made me just want to Earl. I mean, I feel the same way that you do. I think hot fruit is absolutely disgusting. So
disgusting. Thank you.
It's so nasty.
It's weird. I've been meeting, because I feel like pie and culture is such like, oh my God, everybody loves pie. I've been meeting more people recently who have identified with my hatred of hot fruit. So I am so glad that you were able to do that.
I'm glad you introduced that to the world, because I felt so alone in my mission to tell people.
Me too. It's disgusting.
It's very gross. But I wanted to talk more about your partnership that you have going on. I mean, I had no idea. I mean, you've got a love of a lot of things. You have a range of interests, but your love of cars, like, let's talk about that.
Yeah. So I've grown up loving cars. My grandfather had a tow truck shop. Shout out to A Action. Get all your towing and body work done there. My grandpa still owns it. It's on Redondo and Venice. I'm gonna keep shouting out A Action. But
I love that.
Yeah, but I used to work there in the summers when I was younger. I actually have a scar up here from running into a tow truck mirror.
That's not good.
Not cool. Yeah, but it was against some child labor laws. But I learned a lot from that experience, and it informed my love of cars. My dad also grew up with the Kelley Blue Book books, and he would always look at those for all of his car knowledge. And so I had the amazing opportunity to partner up with Kelley Blue Book for their Best Buy Awards for 2022. Basically what the Best Buy Awards are is they pick a list of 300 cars, look at towing capacity, they look at gas mileage, all the things that us as consumers we worry about, and we want to learn more about our cars when it comes to comparing. And I've just been using Kelley Blue Book forever.
No, I think I mean, I honestly do. Like when I'm making a
Yeah,
purchase,
exactly.
exactly. It's just sort of that's where you go.
Exactly. And me as a car enthusiast, like even when I just purchased my M4 like a couple of months ago, and I'm already back on Kelley Blue Book looking for what's next and comparing what cars I could get next. Always looking for the next thing. It's funny. My girlfriend always says I go on Kelley Blue Book like it's Instagram. So it's really nice to be when your passions get to align with your work. So I'm so excited to be partnered with Kelley.
That's what I thought was pretty cool, because like you actually know what you're talking about. You come from a background where you understand cars. You know, you're talking about the shout out to the tow shop.
Yeah.
So that's a very, very different thing than just simply just taking on something to be like some kind of a figurehead or something.
Exactly.
So at least you know.
It's really cool too, because they're introducing an NFT, which I think is really cutting edge and really current right now.
Can you help me understand NFTs? I still am just not in that place. I just don't.
Okay, so it's non-fungible token. It's basically like you own the rights to a digital piece of content.
Okay.
So like normally, I think people have made video clips into NFTs, but normally it's like stagnant pieces of art. What I like a lot about Kelley Blue Books is it's a GIF, and it shows the evolution of the automotive industry, which is really exciting, all the way from a horse-drawn carriage up to the 2022 Ford Maverick, which is pretty hype. I just posted on my Instagram if you guys want to check that out at Marcus Scribner, but you can also go to kbb.com and Kelley Blue Book's Twitter to learn more about it. And I know I'm like doing the whole sales pitch thing right now.
No, I'm listening. You're doing so good. You're smooth.
Seriously, guys, like I literally, I think this is like one of the coolest NFTs I've seen. It like spins, and as it goes around, it shows new cars, eventually all the way up to a 2022 model. And one of the cool parts about this NFT is all of the proceeds go to the American River Foundation, which I thought was really sick. It's not a for-profit type of situation. Like this is literally going to a charity organization, so you can feel good about your purchase, and you're purchasing a piece of automotive history. It's like a win-win. Yeah, I think it's one of the sickest NFTs.
So are NFTs, like if you buy the NFT, is it one person bids to buy it, or like people buy into shares of the NFT? That's the other thing I just didn't get. I don't know what that means.
Well, normally it's one person buys to have like ownership over that piece of content. I'm sure in the future, you're honestly ahead of it. I'm sure in the future people will have really valuable NFTs, and you'll be able to invest into shares of NFTs, and we'll have shareholders of NFTs. But for now, it's normally a primary one person ownership of an NFT.
Cool. I was going to ask what's next for you, but you've just like told me everything. You're like the most comprehensive interview ever. It's impossible to ask you generic questions.
Yeah, I know. Y'all ask me the generic questions. I'm gonna come back with fire. But yeah, I mean, what's next? Yeah, hopefully Scribner Productions take it to the top with that and develop new projects. I want to put Black people into really exciting film and television.
I love that.
I'm trying to make a superheroes, spies, anything under the sun. I really want to create an ensemble car show. That is like one of my dreams, because I always love ensemble comedy television. So marrying two passions would be amazing. So a lot on the horizon, hopefully.
No, for sure. And do you have a dream car that you have not yet been able to reach? Is it attainable?
My dream car is the R34 GTR. Honestly, in my dream color is midnight purple, but midnight purple is like too expensive for me to even think about purchasing. But R34 GTR, bar none. I use Kelley Blue Book all the time to look at them in Japan. It is like an obsession. It's ridiculous. I can't import one yet. That's the biggest barrier of entry right now. So
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I know what that is. I'm gonna look it up. So I'm just like,
that's all good. That's all good. It's all
I know the difference between like a Porsche, a Lamborghini. Like if I'm looking at cars, but when you start getting into these real super cars, and I don't know anything about
That's what I'm telling you. That's what's cool about Kelley Blue Book, though. It's because it's for enthusiasts, and it's also for people who just want to buy an everyday daily car where they want good gas mileage and they want it to look cool. Like it has the best of both worlds.
I know that to be true. And Marcus, I know you got a pretty busy schedule, and I thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
No problem. Yeah, I had a great time. It was great.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. So again, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com. We're here with Marcus Scribner. He says he's a legend in the making, but I think he's done a pretty good job. Thank
Appreciate
you
you.
so much for your time.
Thank you. It was great meeting you.
Thank you. If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.